and you be like, oh, y'all from here, like for real, okay, cool. Mm-hmm. And Cali comics give you Cali vibes. Like they don't got no kind of. They like, yeah, relax, bro. Like you never see them nervous.
All right, so fuck it, let's pivot.
Ray, everybody got the same like, nigga.
Fuck that shit. Go. Since he said that y'all from LA, growing up, is it like, yo, this gang shit, street shit, or like how hard is that to net? Like, you know what I mean? Because like, where I'm from, we got street shit, but it's not like some people. I asked a chick, she was banging when I first moved out. I was like, bitch, you in a gang? What's wrong with you? And she looked at me like, nigga, this runs in our blood. My grandma's. I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, so growing up like that, sometimes your mom might be like, you better get out there in the streets. And you see that in movies where like, remember on The Wire when she was sending a name and they go hustle? You know who your daddy is, Weebay? So sometimes you might be in a situation where
you're from Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, Pittsburgh, yeah. Where your parents might just be like, or your family's like, it's your time, you need to get put on. How do you say, yeah, I'm going up to Sunset, nigga?
At least for me, I think we may have spoken about this, but man, I ain't wear red till I was like in my 20s. So, and that was when, and I wasn't, and at that time I was living in LA, I was away at school. So it was, I was still in California though, but it's still, and if you ever catch me in a hat, it's going to be something, it's either going to say LA, it's going to deal with, it's going to have to deal with LA on some sort of level usually, or if I'm wearing some sort of athletic hat, I'm going to work. It's comedy. I'm not just driving around in Slauson. And
I learned that the hard way moving out
here. Where city did you grow up in?
Right here, South Central LA.
South Central? Okay, I was just curious. I know
we both back past the 10.
Got it. Okay,
South of the 10, yeah.
And were you Inglewood area?
I grew up in Inglewood.
Okay.
And if I wear a hat, it's going to be the hat that automatically is
bent brim.
Look like I'm going to the game.
It look like I'm going to the game.
That nigga's a fan.
Yo.
That nigga's a fan.
That nigga's a fan.
Yeah, go Mets.
I'm going to the game. I'm going to the game. That's exactly. You need to look like you a sports athlete.
I am a fan.
Bro, when I first moved here, I moved to Inglewood. I moved on right off 110th and Crenshaw on 104th and Crenshaw on 10th Street, right by the school.
Uh-huh.
So when I moved there, it's like my third day. I'm coming back from groceries. I got my daughter in the car. I got a Pittsburgh hat on. It's a bunch of, I would say just bloods. I don't know if it's Pyro or whatever, but it was all these niggas in red with hats on and shit blocking the alley like Ricky got shot in one of them alleys. I'm trying to turn down there. It's a one way, you know what I'm saying? So I got to go that way. And they like, I rolled down the window like, yeah, what's going on? I'm thinking, I'm from where I'm from. Niggas be cooking out, chilling and shit. Like, yo, where you from, blood? I was like,
what's going on?
I was like, I'm saying like, I'm thinking like niggas is out just having a good time.
You're right.
Like, niggas is grilling, drink, whatever. So I'm like,
out the car.
What's happening? I'm like, he's like, where you from, blood? I was like, Pittsburgh. He was like, up north? I was like, nah, on the East Coast. He was like, I was like, Pennsylvania. He was like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah, I just moved here and shit. Y'all chilling and shit. This look lit. Like, I realize I'm maybe in danger, so now I'm like, I'm being oblivious. Like, this shit look crazy. Y'all be doing this every Friday and shit. I'm spinning it like that. Yeah. He like, I was like, I'm a comedian. I just moved. He's like, oh shit, this shit kid? I'm like, yeah, nigga, I think I'm Jeffrey Epstein just riding around. He busts out, yo, blood, funny as hell. What? Get the fuck out the way.
Right.
I'm OG so-and-so. You got any problems, nigga, you come to me, I handle shit. Get the fuck out the way, let the nigga through. Yo, you good, bro? I was like, nah, that's cool. I'll go around. Like, there's a bunch of y'all. And I never had no issues, but I had that hat on. And then I showed up to the J spot with a red Phillies hat. And
Pyro, huh?
And what's his name? The boy from Philly. Lionel Dalton and France was like, don't wear that. I was like, nigga, I don't care about none of that shit. They don't wear my hats. Ran into some niggas like at the 7-Eleven by Randy's.
Yeah.
I don't wear a hat unless I'm past Wilshire, nigga.
Just make sure your hat bends.
You from out of town, bro, and you try to wear your hometown hat, that is a mistake. Like, look, I'm from St. Louis. So I wear my Cardinals hat. I went to a Dodgers game.
That means something to them
niggas. Everywhere in LA, you find out that your hat mean was not what you think it mean. I'm wearing my Cardinals hat on the way to the game, and I'm stopping at a stoplight. And it's like niggas on the corner. You know, that's the last thing you want is to stop at the red light and niggas on the corner. Now you can't even turn your hat today. He's like, oh, fuck. Oh, God. How do I...
If you do, you got to wear something nice and universal, like Hot Topic.
Absolutely. This shit that don't mean nothing. That's why Bass Pro Shops is... Bass Pro
that's a nice hat.
That's the news saves me, bro. Hey, I don't want no problem. I'm actually a hunter. I'm really a hunter.
Yep. They told me I was like the worst hat out of all is like the Astros joint. It was like that's like the most hated. Like you could really get fucked up.
I
got one in my closet. That bitch is in the. I forgot I had it. I was pulling out all the hats. I was like, oh shit, I forgot this motherfucker look brand new.
Yeah. That's
like, it'll go right back in
Seattle
there.
Mariners hat too. That's
Seattle also Mariners hat is where you like, oh, you committed.
Oh yeah, I got one, but it's like blue with the yellow. Like one of the throwback colors.
Oh, you're just an antagonist.
Okay.
Why you got
just got the S with the star?
Oh no, I do, but it's like royal blue with the yellow.
Oh, you got the throwback.
Yeah, I got the throwback.
Oh, you got the throwback.
But all these hats I had before I moved out here. So unless I'm somewhere where I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna have conflict, I just don't wear them.
You didn't get the email, huh?
Yeah, no, I got the email, but I just be like, I went to the Laugh Factory. The niggas that don't approve of this probably not there.
Right.
So you know what I mean? I'm good and shit.
It's a cold game. Yeah, I grew up in Inglewood. All my friends end up being Bloods. I'm the only one. I never gang bang.
So, oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like I did the LA comic thing, man. It's just like it's y'all have been here. And I think that's was when y'all started off early on. Like he just ran into Cat early as hell. Did you run into somebody that you was like,
Cat
yo?
Before. I used
what?
to play basketball at Ladera Park. That's the first time I met Cat Williams.
Cat was hooping at Ladera.
At Ladera Park.
I heard stories about that shit too.
At Ladera Park. We used to hoop every Saturday, bro. And he came to hoop one time, and niggas thought he was trash. And I'd never forget this. And I didn't know who Cat Williams was.
Because he wasn't Cat Williams.
No, he wasn't. But he said this. He said, y'all niggas can play basketball all you want, but I got something that's going to fuck all of you niggas up. Them his exact words. I'm like, what is he talking about? And then that's when Friday After Next came out. I was like, that's the nigga that...
Wow.
I got something that's gonna fuck all you niggas up. And he meant
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
that.
Y'all can have his basketball.
He can have his basketball.
Yeah.
Manifestation is a crazy thing, man.
But LA is like that. Like,
Crazy.
you can definitely, I will say that they don't hang out. I realized from living back east that the hangout is way more. You can run into people on a hangout socially in New York that you don't really do it here. Like here, the gangs, you can't have them go out. If you heard these stories, like when cats try to go to a club, a regular club, whatever, have a little drink. Next, they get outside, some melee going down. You be like, man, I just want to hang out. But I don't really necessarily be hanging out in LA like that. Like if I do something socially, again, if it ain't the club, going to go have some dinner, something grown. But like just hanging out, nah, man.
Being grown is fun
When
now.
you say hanging out, like you talking about just hanging out where? It depends on like at a house or
yeah. Meaning like I won't be just at somebody's kickback or just in the club, especially now.
Club,
right.
no.
Because you got way more to lose, bro.
The perception of me has changed. I feel, I mean, I was at the Slauson swap meet. Or in fact, one time I remember I was at a liquor store off of for people that know this, I was at a liquor store off of like 90. I think I was like maybe 90, maybe 89th, something like this. Anyway, the point is
89th and Western?
No, like 93rd and Broadway.
Ooh.
Oh.
Like 93rd
More
and Broadway.
east, okay.
93rd, 94th and Broadway, I think. And now, I did grow up over there on like 90th and Broadway. But the spot was like 93rd or something. Anyway, point is between there, Slauson Swami, people like, what you doing? What you doing in here? It's like, but I have to be aware that the perception of me has changed.
Right.
So I do got to just, again, I'm not
Accept
just
who you are.
out. I'm not just out and just on. I need to know certain times what's going on.
Yeah.
Because also, too, when you leave the city and you come back, the energy, you got to check the temperature and just kind of see. It's like there's a certain look and vibe you can tell. If you're from LA, you be like, yeah, he probably not from. Because people say I'm from LA, but they really mean Palmdale or the Lancaster somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, that energy is different from growing. That's why I always like to do a high school check. What high school did you go to?
I believe that.
That's the high school in the city can really kind of let you
That
know what's going on.
Palmdale, Lancaster, that shit hood now.
Now.
All the niggas that got locked up and got out and
Trying to
we
make
ain't
it-
got nowhere else to stay,
Took a highway north
go
or
to
east.
Palmdale.
Moreno Valley. and
Moreno
Dunlap.
Valley.
Yeah.
That all that shit
They
is,
on the
is
outskirts.
hood right now.
LA is a crazy place.
It
It's
is.
big as shit. People don't understand